One of the most controversial topics in Philippine history is the site of the first Catholic Mass, which happened on March 31, 1521, Easter Sunday. Today, debates on the matter are being opened as the Philippines celebrates the 500th year of Christianity. And this time, it is not just Masao, Butuan, and Limsawa Islands in Leyte, but including other places in Butuan such as Bogue Island, Suwatan, and Buod Promontory. In this lesson, we will continue reading the accounts of Antonio Pigafetta, which is considered as the complete record of the journey of Magellan. The questions about where the first Mass happened in the Philippines came from the dichotomy of understanding the word Mazaua, based on the accounts of Pigafetta. This led to the Limasawa and Masao Butuan debate. Masao Butuan. The claim is based on a tradition that was highly observed from the 17th to 19th century. Historians claim that there has been no mention of the Limasawa Island in the primary sources of this dispute history. Masao, according to them, is now Masao. Limasawa Island. The accounts of Pigafetta jointly read with Francisco Albo's diary. showed that Magellan's expedition did not reach Mindanao when they landed in Homonhon. Instead, they have settled in an island in a latitude similar to the position of Limasawa today, south of Leyte. In addition, they disputed location in Masao is near a river, but in there has been no mention of such. Though this controversy of the first mass was resolved by the Gancayco Commission. The said commission was composed of retired Supreme Court Justice Emilio A. Gancayco as chair, lawyer Bartolome Fernandez, and Dr. Maria Luisa Camagay, which was created in May 1996 by the National Historic Institute to resolve a very sensitive historical issue facing our country and our people. The Commission concluded in its 24-page decision that it is the view of the panel that, upon a preponderance of evidence culled from the primary sources, the first ever Christian Mass on Philippine soil on March 31, 1521 was celebrated on the island of Limasawa, south of Leyte. The Gancayco Commission submitted its findings to Samuel Tan, Chair and Executive Director of the National Historic Institute on March 20, 1998, but this finding was only formally turned over to Limasawa officials on March 31, during the 478th anniversary of the First Mass. Tan also formally announces through a press statement that he has adopted the finding reached by the Gancayco Commission to put to a close the Limasawa-Butuan controversy. Here are the findings of the Gancayco Commission that concluded that the first Mass was held in Limasawa. The most complete and reliable account of the Magellan expedition into Philippine shores in 1521 is that of Antonio Pigafetta, which is deemed as the only credible primary source of reports on the celebration of the first Christian Mass on Philippine soil. James Robertson's English translation of the original Italian manuscript of Pigafetta's account is most reliable for being faithful to the original text as duly certified by the University of the Philippines Department of European Language. Pigafetta's Masao, the site of the first Christian Mass held on Philippine soil, is an island lying off the southwestern tip of Leyte, while Masao in Butuan is not an island but a barangay of Butuan City located in a delta of the Agusan River along the coast of northern Mindanao. The position of Masao as plotted by Pigafetta match that of Limasawa. The measurement of distances between Homonhon and Limasawa, between Limasawa and Cebu, as computed by the pro-Limasawa group, matches or approximates the delineations made by Pigafetta of the distances between Homonhon and Masao and between Masao and Cebu. Magellan's fleet took a route from Homonhon to Masao and from Masao to Cebu that did not at any time touch Butuan or any other part of Mindanao. The docking facilities at Limasawa did not pose any problem for Magellan's fleet, which anchored near or at some safe distance from the island of the eastern shore. To the Gancayco Commission, history is both a useful and fascinating subject. As one travels through time, one is bound to find it rich in stories. Every kind of testimony is drawn upon from eyewitness accounts to statistical tables. Personal records such as diaries can certainly tell more than the official documents. One of the great delights of time travel is encountering the unfamiliar, for that is what brings history to life. We use history not to tell us what happened or explain the past, but make the past alive so that it can explain to us and make a future possible. The Commission said, quoting from Alan Bloom's The Closing of the American Mind, in writing an end to the controversy, the Commission said it proceeded with utmost care. It said that the conclusion was made to enlighten the current generation and remove all confusion about where the first Mass was held in the Philippines. Paraphrasing Adlai Stevenson's statement, we can chart our future clearly and wisely when we know the path that has led to the present. The panel said, the path is now conclusively established to have begun at the island of Limasawa, where the first ever Christian Mass on Philippine soil was offered on March 31, 1521 by Ferdinand Magellan and his men. The debate may have been settled today in favor of Limasawa of southern Leyte, but the people of Butuan, with their evidence and faith, are still in the fight for their claims. Though, regardless of the result in the future, one thing is for sure: Magellan has planted on the Philippine soil the seed of Christianity, and everything has changed since then. Kaya naging mahalaga ang kwento ng site of the first Mass dahil dito nakasalalay ang kwento kung saan, paano, ako, ikaw at tayong mga Pilipino naging Kristiyano. Ito ang salaysay na may saysay.